Well, guys, history was made over the weekend by American rock climber Alex Honnold. On Sunday in Taiwan, he became the first person ever to scale a 101 let me just get this clear.
Yes.
101 story. That one story, even higher.
Big.
It's a skyscraper without any ropes, no safety nets, nothing. Taipei is one of the tallest skyscrapers in the world. The building is 1,667 feet tall. Honnold is an experienced rock climber, but admitted climbing a building is a lot different than scaling rock faces. He said he's been wanting to scale a skyscraper for about a decade. Netflix broadcasted Honnold's climb live as it happened. In 2017, Honnold climbed 3,000 feet and reached the top of El Capitan in California without any safety gear.
I watched it.
This makes me
But
sick.
he's up there on the top of that spire, and he's not tethered to any.
No.
And he's just like
He's waving. He's
like
leaning over,
leaning,
waving to people.
taking
So wild.
How?
Nothing. And do you know what he said at the top? He held up his phone, and he was like, sick. That's
Yeah.
all he said.
He doesn't.
word.
I feel like so. You and we get nervous watching it.
I did not watch this on
You didn't
purpose.
watch
This
it,
is
okay.
on Netflix, this is not my idea of
Yeah,
entertainment. It makes me so nervous.
Chime in quick to say the first thing I thought, Netflix broadcasted it live.
Yeah, there was a
It was a
delay.
10-second delay.
There was a
Okay,
delay.
that 10-second delay
Yeah.
has to be their safeguard.
I mean,
If
it's like the guy who
catastrophe
did the his name's Nick Valenta, something like that. He did the tightrope blindfolded in New York.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Hello, where are these people?
It's like something in their brain isn't allowing them to feel the fear that you and I would feel on something like that.
We were talking about this earlier. We were saying the brain is not telling the body to sweat, make your heart beat, or something like that. I wrote down, just because I know I was a little jumbled reading this because my hands are sweating. I can't even think. The free solo, that's the climb that he did on El Capitan in 2019. That was made into a documentary.
Okay,
They
that
wanted
is the free solo.
Yes, they won an Oscar for that documentary.
Wow.
So it's not his Oscar. Obviously, he was the star of the show.
He
It's
did
more
the
of
heavy
filmmakers.
lifting. Yeah, he did
for
the hard
real.
part. Yeah.
And that was 3,200 feet. So I guess, I don't know, in that mentality, do you see something like this and you're like, oh, 1,600, that's nothing.
I can't.
I couldn't even do the first move to get onto the building.
Did you see him? I think they call it a spider hang or a bat hang.
Oh, he did with
his legs, and he
his
went
knee.
back.
Yeah. But that was, I guess, just a way to rest, they were saying on the broadcast.
Rest your arms, maybe?
It was amazing
So
to
wild.
watch. I couldn't, and he would get to these platforms and he would just look and lean over. I have a hard time just
He was
doing
smiling
that.
doing it.
It
He
was-
finds joy clearly from.
It's just, he's one of a kind. Yeah.
Can't.
I sound like I have a judgmental tone. I definitely do not.
It was amazing.
I'm just more scared. It's very scary.
Yeah.
I'm good with heights in the safety of with inside the building, or a plane or a roller coaster where I'm locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Knock on wood. I mean, I think I'm fine in a roller coaster, and it's quick.
You
You're
don't
not
have
thinking about it.
and you're being sort of so you can't really lock in on the height. It's more so
Yeah.
spinning.
Oh my
Also,
gosh.
it's the risk, the vulnerability. Your one slip, you try to grab something. Maybe there's bird stuff on and you grab it and it
doesn't know
slips off.
that.
You wouldn't.
He's chalked up.
He is, but just any little thing could. Yeah. Wow.
We
Incredible.
could talk about this
Yeah.
for a long time. We're in shock. Okay, we'll be back in 2 minutes.